Good morning, everybody. I'm just testing my sound. I've made a habit of testing my sound after the first time. Good morning, everybody. When it didn't work. I'm just testing my sound. Cool, it's working. Okay, good morning. Hopefully you're all okay this morning. For those of you that haven't joined me before, my name's Emma, or the Strong Yogi. Thank you for joining this morning, or whenever you're joining, if you're catching up. And for those of you that already know me, that have been here before, then welcome back. We're going to be doing a Vinyasa flow today, which will be about an hour. So it'll be about 45 minutes with a little bit of relaxation at the end of the flow. So it will be nice and energizing and relaxing at the same time. So to get ourselves moving and energized, ready to start the day, start our Friday, get ready for the weekend. Just a few points. So if you need to rest at any point during the practice, then you're going to take your child's pose, which from your tabletop position, you're just going to sink those hips backwards towards the heels. Those arms can stay out long if you like for extended child's pose. Rest the forehead on the mat, or you can bring those arms beside you. Or another resting pose. From your tabletop position, you're going to tuck the toes and just raise those hips to the sky. Gaze towards your belly button. So this is your downward facing dog. So those are your two resting positions if you need to take a break at any point during the flow. I'm not going to stop for any breaks, so if you need to do that, then do so. If you find any of the poses too challenging, you just come out of them, come back into them. And as always, just be mindful of your own body. My laptop isn't plugged in. There we go. Just be mindful of your own body. So if you have any aches or pains and they're feeling a bit sort of tight in any of the poses, uncomfortable, then just come out of the pose, take a different pose, take one of your resting poses. Make sure you've got a drink with you. And I think that's everything. So I will be quiet now. Well, I won't be quiet because I'm going to be talking for the next hour. But let's get started. So we're going to start in a cross-legged position. So cross those legs if that's accessible to you. If not, if you have like a block or a book or something, then you can always place that underneath you, which sort of helps to let those knees drop out to the side a little bit. Nice. So we're just going to close those eyes. And we're just going to bring those hands in prayer position to our heart center. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, gently bow that chin downwards towards the chest. Keep that spine nice and long. Push that chest forwards, push the shoulders a little bit backwards. And take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. So we're just slowing down that breath before we start our practice this morning, bringing stillness into the body. And again, take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. This time I'm going to count for you. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just return to a normal breathing pattern here, whatever that is for you today. And just notice how you feel. Maybe you're still feeling a little bit tight this morning, having just woken up. Maybe you're still feeling a little bit tired, it's early. And just take a moment here to think of the intention you want to set yourself for the practice, or maybe for the whole day. What do you want to achieve from your yoga practice this morning? What do you want to achieve with your day? And just take a moment to be present. It's just you on your mat this morning. Nothing else around you matters at this moment. Take a nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, just place the palms onto your knees. And then as we inhale, we're going to roll our head up to gaze over our right shoulder. You can open the eyes, you can keep them closed. And then as we exhale, we're going to drop the chin to the chest. And inhale up and over that left shoulder. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale, look up over the right shoulder. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. This time you can carry on taking the half head roll. So as you inhale, you can look up over the right shoulder. Roll that head all the way back. And then as you exhale, dropping it down to the left hand side, bringing the chin back to the chest. One more in that direction. Inhale, looking up over the right shoulder, dropping the head backwards. Exhaling, bringing the head round to the left. Chin comes to chest. And we'll take the other side. Inhale, looking up over the left shoulder, rolling that head all the way backwards. And as you exhale, dropping it down to the right. One more time here. Inhale, looking up over the left, rolling the head all the way back. Exhale down to the right. Chin comes to chest. Inhale, look upwards, open the gaze if you're not already open, or you can keep those eyes closed. And we're going to inhale, reach those fingertips up to the sky, nice and long. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, pull all of those fingers away from each other. Lengthen the spine, draw the belly button inwards. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, bring those hands round behind you, interlace those fingers, push the palms together, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, open the chest, push the hands away, so hands are being drawn upwards towards the ceiling, crown of the head is lifted, push that chest forwards. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, maybe you can push a little bit further. Inhale here. Exhale, release those arms. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Interlace those fingers at the top. Exhale, push away. So push those hands to the ceiling, to the sky. Feel that stretch in your shoulders. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, push those hands forwards, round the spine, draw the belly button inwards. Chin comes to chest. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach those hands up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, hands come forwards. And one more time, inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale and exhale, place those hands to the knees, lift the chest. And just roll those shoulders backwards, nice big shoulder rolls. Inhaling. And exhaling, just bringing movement into those shoulders. Nice, and roll them forwards. Nice. From here, we're just going to take our legs out nice and long. Toes point towards the sky. So we're just going to inhale. So whilst we're here, we're going to make sure that our chest is open, our spine is long. So we don't want to round into our spine here. I'm going to keep focus on the upper body as well as the lower body. So we're inhaling, those toes point towards the sky. And then as we exhale, just bend those toes. And again, inhale. Exhale, bend the toes. Inhale, point the toes. Exhale, bend the toes. Just do this 3 more times. Nice. And when you're done, you're just going to bring your right ankle to come onto your left thigh. So the knee drops out to the side. Just take hold of that right foot with your left hand. And we're just going to draw circles with that ankle. So using the hand to bring movement into the foot and remembering here to keep that spine nice and long. And just change the direction of those circles. Nice. And just do 2 more here. And then when you're done, just place the sole of the foot to the side, to the inside of the left leg. Nice, take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to place your right hand behind you. Inhale, raise your left hand to the sky, look up towards those left fingertips, create space. And then as you exhale, twist around to your right. So you're either going to hug that right knee in, or you can bring your left arm to the outside of your right knee. You're going to gaze over that right shoulder and feel that nice twist in your spine. So using that left arm to push or pull, if you're hugging, into your right knee to allow yourself to twist that little bit deeper. So take a nice deep inhale here and exhale. Inhale, maybe exhale, you can twist a little bit further. Gazing towards the back of your mat. Inhale and exhale. Let's release that side. Take that leg out nice and long. Bring the left ankle to sit on top of the right thigh. Take hold of the foot with the right hand. And we're just going to draw those circles, bringing movement into that ankle, remembering to keep that spine long, crown of the head lifted. And change the direction. And just do 2 more here. And bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the right leg, facing the left hand behind you. Inhale, raise the right hand to the sky, look up. And then as you exhale, let's twist to the left. So either hugging that left knee in or placing the right arm to the outside of the left hand, pushing into that leg. With the arm, allowing yourself to twist, keeping that belly button drawn in, the chest is open, the crown of the head is lifted. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale, releasing tension with every out breath. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale, release the pose. Keep that knee where it is. We're going to bring the right leg up to meet the left, and we're going to cross those legs over again. Inhale, we're going to reach those hands to the sky, gaze upwards, create space. And then as we exhale, we're going to fold forward. So keeping those sit bones grounded. We're going to walk those fingertips forward as far as we can, keeping that spine nice and long. We don't want to round through the spine. And gaze towards those fingertips. So inhale here, and again with every exhale, we're releasing tension, seeing if we can sink just a little bit further. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, maybe just a little tiny bit further. Inhale one more time, and this time as we exhale, we're going to roll forwards. into our tabletop position. So we're coming onto our hands and our knees. Our wrists are directly under our shoulders. Our knees are under our hips. Let's warm up that spine with some cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, arch the spine, gaze upwards. Exhale, round the spine. Chin comes to chest, push into the mat. Inhale, look up, arch that spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, around the spine. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin goes to chest. And one more time, inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. From here, just bring that spine back to a neutral position. We're going to inhale and reach the right hand up towards the sky, gaze upwards towards the right fingertips. And as we exhale, we're just going to thread that arm through under the left arm to the left-hand side. And then as we inhale, we're going to reach it up to the right. Exhale, thread it through. Nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread the arm through. One more time, inhale, reach and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to thread that arm through. We're going to place that arm down this time. You can place the cheek down to the mat. And we're going to hold here, so that left hand can either stay where it is, or as you inhale, you can reach that hand to the sky. And as you exhale, you can bring it around to catch hold of your right thigh, or however close you can get. You're going to push that left shoulder backwards to open the chest even more, so to deepen that stretch. Hold here. Feeling that stretch. Pushing that shoulder backwards, opening that chest, opening the heart. Inhale. As you exhale, release the left hand back down to the mat if it's not already there. Inhale here and exhale. Let's push back up into that tabletop position. Nice. We're going to take the other side. So inhale, raise those left hands to the sky, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread the arm through over to the right. Inhale, reach, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread the arm through. And again, inhale, reach. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, reach, gaze upwards. Exhale, threading it through to the right. This time we're going to inhale, reach and hold. Gaze upwards, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, thread that arm through to the right hand side. Drop the arm this time, drop the side of the head. And you can either keep that right hand where it is, or you can inhale, reach it upwards. Exhale, try and catch hold of that left thigh. Pushing the left shoulder backwards here, the right shoulder backwards, sorry. And just holding the pose, feeling the stretch. Open that chest. Drawing that belly button inward. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Push that shoulder backwards. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release that right arm if it's not already to the mat. Inhale and exhale, push yourself back up into your tabletop position. From here, we're going to tuck those toes and we're going to lift those hips to the sky. So hands and feet stay exactly where they are. You're just going to lift the hips to come into your downward facing dog. So in your downward facing dog, push into the mat with your palms, push into the mat with your feet. It doesn't matter if your heels don't reach the mat. Gaze towards your belly button and melt that heart, that chest downwards towards the mat. So this is our first downward facing dog of the practice. So we're just going to bring some movement into our body in this one. So maybe you want to walk through the dog, pedal those feet, shake those hips from side to side, shake the head from side to side, forwards and backwards. Just waking ourselves up this morning, bringing some nice movement into our body. Take your time here, feeling that stretch down the back of your legs. We're often quite stiff, quite tight when we wake up in the morning. Nice. So on your next inhale, you're going to gaze forwards, bend those knees, and you're just going to tiptoe those feet upwards towards the top of your mat. So once you're here, just catch hold of your elbows with your palms, so cross those arms over. Just let your head hang heavy, so the crown of the head is pointing downwards towards the mat. You're gazing towards your knees. And you're just going to rock from side to side, forwards and backwards, lengthening out that spine, creating space. Feeling that nice stretch down your back. And just hold here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale, place those palms to the mat. Inhale, we're going to raise those hands to the sky. Hands come together in prayer position, bend slightly backwards. And then exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips, fold forwards, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Rolling the shoulders when you get to the top. Inhaling, reaching the hands to the sky. Exhaling, hands come behind us, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Inhale, push those hands away. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, push those hands towards the top of your mat this time. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice complete exhale. Inhale, exhale, release the hands, place them to the mat. Inhale, round up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, slowly, slowly. Head comes up last, roll the shoulders at the top. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Palms come together at heart center, bend slightly backwards. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. This time, inhale, we're going to come into a halfway lift. Look up, lengthen that spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to step your right foot back, step your left foot back, coming into high plank. And we're going to bend those elbows, lower ourselves down so you can take a full chaturanga, or you can go for your knees, chest, chin this morning. Inhale, push up into your upward facing dog, gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck those toes, raise the hips to the sky, coming into your downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, step the right foot, step the left foot forward to the top of your mat. Exhale into that standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, palms come behind you, interlace the fingers, push the hands together. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, push the hands away. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, push those arms towards the top of the mat, gaze downwards. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Inhale, round up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Roll the shoulders when you get to the top. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. This time, exhale, we step the left foot back, step the right foot back, high plank. Bend those elbows, take your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into that upward facing dog, gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, step the left foot, step the right foot forward to the front of your mat. Exhale into that standing forward fold. And inhale, one vertebrae at a time, roll up through the spine. Head comes up last, roll the shoulders, inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Nice, inhale, reach those hands to the sky, gaze upwards. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. This time as you exhale, your choice, you can step or jump back into your high plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take that upward facing dog. And exhale, take your downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, we're going to raise that right leg to the sky. As we exhale, we're going to draw the knee to the nose, coming up onto the ball of the left foot. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. Exhale, knee comes to nose. One more time. Inhale, raise that leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Take that back foot to a 90-degree angle. And we're going to cartwheel those arms open into a warrior two. So our hips are square to the side of the mat. That front knee is bent 90 degrees. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that right hand down to the mat. And send those left fingertips up towards the sky. So gaze upwards towards those left fingers. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Really push that left shoulder backwards. Open the chest to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, plant that left hand down to the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot and drop that knee downwards. Just shuffle that right foot to the edge of the mat. And we're going to come into our lizard pose. So we're going to inhale, raise the hand to the sky, gaze upwards, the right hand. Exhale, thread that arm through over to the left. Inhale, reach the hand to the sky. Exhale, threading the right arm over to the left. Inhale, reach and gaze upwards. Exhale, threading over to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, threading it through. This time, inhale, reach and hold. Open the chest, open the heart. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, place that palm to the mat. And we're just going to hold here in our lizard pose. So you can either stay here on the palms of your hands, or if the flexibility in your hips allows it, you can come down onto your forearms in your lizard pose. So for a bit of a deeper stretch. And then for more of an active variation of the stretch, you can tuck the left toes and lift that left knee as well. So you can do that whether your hands are on the floor or whether your forearms are to the mat. And wherever you choose, just hold there. We'll hold for 5 nice slow breaths. So really sinking into those hips. So we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, if your left toes aren't already tucked, tuck the toes, lift the knee. We're going to step that right foot back to meet the left in our high plank. And we're going to take our flow. So bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw that knee to the nose, coming onto the ball of your right foot. Inhale, reach that leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. This time, exhale, we're going to step forward. Take the right toes to point to the long edge of the mat at a 90-degree angle. And cup all those arms open into your warrior two. Gaze towards those left fingertips. Make sure those hips are square to the side of the mat. That left knee's bent 90 degrees. Sometimes that knee can drop inwards. Push it outwards, outward rotation of the thigh. And hold here nice and strong in this pose. So we want one straight line from the left to the right fingertips. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale this time. As you exhale, the left hand comes inside the left leg. And send those right fingertips up towards the sky. Gaze upwards. Open that chest. Push that right shoulder backwards. Feel the stretch in your hips. And hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale this time. As you exhale, bringing the right hand down to the mat, pivot onto the ball of your right foot, and just shift that left foot out to the side of the mat. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale here. And exhale. As we inhale, we're going to reach that left arm to the sky, gaze upwards. And exhale, thread that arm over towards the right. Inhale, lift the arm, gaze upwards. Exhale, thread it over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, taking it over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. This time we inhale, lift and hold, gaze upwards, open the chest. Exhale. Hold here. Take one more inhale. As we exhale, placing the palm to the mat where we'll hold in our lizard pose. So you're either going to stay on the palms of your hands or you're going to sink down onto those forearms. And then option to take more of an active variation of the pose. So that's going to be tucking those right toes, lifting that right knee. Wherever you are, let's just hold. Feel that stretch in our hips. Feeling any tension melting away with every out breath we take. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If that right toe and knee aren't already lifted, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Step that left foot back to meet the right high plank. And we're going to take our flow, bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, your choice, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale into your standing forward fold. And inhale, we're going to raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into your halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, take that upward facing dog. Exhale, send the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky, bend the knee, open the hips to the right, send the heel over to the left. Gaze through that right armpit. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, twist back around to center, step that foot forward to the front of your mat. Keep on the ball of the left foot this time. Raise the hands to the sky. We're going to take a high lunge. Bring those palms together and gaze upwards. Challenge your balance. That front knee's bent 90 degrees. The knee is over the ankle. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, bring those hands together at heart center. Take a nice deep inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to twist around to the right hand side, hooking that elbow, the left elbow, onto the right knee. Gaze upwards if you can here, and hold. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Take a nice deep inhale, and if you can, on your next exhale, you're going to keep the arms where they are, and you're going to step the left foot forward to meet the right. So we come into our twisted chair. Gaze upwards. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hands come together at heart center. Inhale, exhale, release the pose. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, sink down into your chair pose. Bend those knees. Tuck that tailbone, lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to our left. So hooking the right arm onto the left thigh. Gaze upwards. Hold here in your twisted chair. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, and as you exhale, keep those arms where they are. This time we're going to step that right foot back into our high lunge position. So we're coming into our twisted high lunge on the right hand side or the left hand side, left foot forward. Gaze upwards. Take a nice deep inhale. Push into that leg with your arm. Bring those hands together at heart center. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, exhale, take the twist out of the lunge, so raise the torso. Take a nice deep inhale and a nice complete exhale. As you inhale, we're going to raise the hands to the sky, keep those palms together, gaze upwards, sinking into the pose. That left knee's bent 90 degrees. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Challenge yourself, challenge your balance, feel strong in this pose. Inhale, exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step that left foot back to meet the right, high plank, and we'll take a flow. Lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees gesture. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open the hips to the left, send the heel over to the right. Gaze through to the right hand to the left hand side. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, take the hips to face the mat. Step that foot forward to the front of the mat. We're going to come back into a high lunge. Raise those hands to the sky. Inhale. And then as we exhale, those arms come behind us. Interlace the fingers. Push those palms together. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, push those hands away and fold forwards. Gaze towards your left toes. Push those hands to the top of your mat. And hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can push those hands a little bit further. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Release those hands. Inhale. Raise the hands to the sky. Exhale. Twist those feet to the left side of the mat so we're facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale. Really reach those hands to the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Place those palms to the mat so the hands come in between the feet here. And we're just going to hold in our wide-legged forward fold. So the crown of the head is going to be facing towards the mat. So you're going to be gazing through your legs here. So just hold here, feeling this pose, sinking into the pose. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, maybe the crown of the head sinks a little bit deeper towards the mat. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, place those hands onto your waist. And exhale, stand up nice and tall. So from here, we're going to pivot to face at the back of our mat. So we're going to pivot our right foot and our left foot around. So we're going to come into our high lunge. But we're going to be facing the back of our mat this time. So inhale, raise those hands to the sky. So you should be in a high lunge position with your right leg forwards. Exhale here. Inhale, as you exhale, draw those hands behind you, interlace those fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, push the hands away. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards the right toes, and push those hands forwards towards the top of the mat. Hold here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, push those hands a little bit further forwards. Inhale, exhale, release the hands all the way down to the mat. We're going to step that right foot back to meet the left in a high plank. And we're going to take a little flow. So bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. Bend that knee, open the hips. So you can either stay here like we did before, or this time, if you like, you can drop that left foot over to the right side of the mat and take your wild thing. So flip your dog, really lift the hips, reach the hand, the left hand towards the top of the mat. That right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Hold here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, let's kick back round into our downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that left leg back towards the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, and raise those hands to the sky. Low lunge this time. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, bend those elbows, cactus arms. So push the shoulders, the elbows backwards. Push the chest forwards, gaze slightly upwards. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. We're coming into a high lunge with our cactus arms. Inhale. And exhale, just try and pivot those feet to the left edge of the mat. So to the long edge of the mat, the other way to what we were facing earlier. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, place those palms in between your feet. The crown of the head comes downwards towards the mat. Gaze through your legs. And just hold here. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, maybe the crown of the head sinks a little bit deeper towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, place the hands to your waist. Exhale, stand up nice and tall. We're going to pivot those feet back towards the front of the mat. And then we're going to drop that left knee down, untuck the toes. Low lunge. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, bend those elbows, push the shoulders, the elbows backwards, push the chest forwards. Hold here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Coming back into your high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, raise those hips to the sky, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, we're going to lift that right leg to the sky. Open the hips, bend the knees, hips open to the right side. Heel goes over to the left. You can either stay here or you can flip that dog again, coming into your wild thing. So if you're going to do that, the right foot comes down to the outside of the mat to the left. And that right arm reaches out in front of you towards the front of the mat. Lift those hips to the sky. Left knee is straight. Right knee is bent. Hold wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back into your downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step to the top of your mat. Exhale into your standing forward fold. And inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to roll yourself forward into plank position. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for a count of 5, we're going to bend the elbows, lower ourselves down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting down onto that mat so the belly comes to the mat. Bring those hands as wide as the mat here. Take a nice deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the chest off of the mat. So just take this to wherever you can. Your hips need to stay grounded. So if you can straighten the arms, brilliant. If you've straightened the arms and the hips have come off of the mat, then just bend those elbows. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, draw that left shoulder in towards the center of the mat and gaze over your right. Hold here, feeling that nice twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, exhale, draw that right shoulder in towards the center of the mat, gaze over the left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself down. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, use your arms, push yourself back into your child's pose. Extended child's pose, so forehead comes to the mat, arms are out long. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. And then we're going to take that as a little flow. So take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. And this time, as we inhale, we're going to roll ourselves forwards. We're going to come into our cobra. And as we exhale, we're going to lift the hips, push them back towards the heels. And again, inhale, keeping that chest nice and close to the floor. Lifting the chest, cobra. Exhale, raise the hips, send them back towards the heels, child's pose. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, sliding forwards, lifting the chest, cobra. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, child's pose. Nice inhale, sliding forwards, lift the chest. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come forwards, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale, sliding forwards. Lift the chest. Exhale, child's pose. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, walk those hands up towards your hips. And from here, we're just going to swing those feet around and to face the front of the mat. So take those legs out nice and long. We're going to inhale, reach those hands forwards. And exhale for a count of 8. We're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to lie on your mat. And just bring the soles of the feet up towards your sit bones. Also from here, we're going to place the right foot onto the left thigh. And you can either just push that right knee outwards, feeling the stretch there. Or for more of a deeper stretch, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. You're going to pull that leg in, the left leg in, push the right knee out. Or for an even deeper stretch, you can interlace the fingers in front of your shin bone. Again, pulling that left leg in, pushing that right knee out. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just drop that left foot to the floor. Keep the right foot where it is. Shift the hips slightly over to the right side of the mat. And we're just going to drop the knees over to the left. So maybe the right foot comes all the way down to the floor. And you can send the arms and the gaze over towards the right side. Coming into our nice little twist. Hold here. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, draw those knees back to center, reset the hips. Release that right leg from the left. And we'll take the other side. So let's place the right ankle, the left ankle onto the right thigh. You can either just push that left knee outwards with your hand, or you can interlace your fingers in behind the right thigh or in front of the right shin bone for an even deeper stretch. Pull the right knee inwards, the right leg inwards as you push the left knee outwards. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that foot to the floor. Keep the left foot where it is. Shift the hips slightly over to the left and drop those knees over to the right. Take the arms and the gaze over to the left and just hold here, feeling this twist, releasing any tension with your out breath. And take one more nice deep inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Reset the hips, release the left leg from the right. Just hug those knees in. Rock from side to side, forwards and backwards here. Giving that lower spine a nice gentle massage. And then when you're ready, just take those legs out nice and long. And drop those arms down to your side with the palms facing upwards. Close those eyes here. And take a nice deep inhale. Hold that breath in. Think of something that you want to let go of, something that no longer serves you. And open your mouth with a nice big sigh. Exhale. Let it go. Releasing any negative energy from your body. Allowing space for that new positive energy that you've just created during your practice. Let those feet drop out to the side. Let those fingertips melt into the mat. Let that head feel heavy. And give yourself permission to just be still. Any thoughts that come, let them come, but let them go. In this moment, they don't matter. And any tension you're still feeling in your body, just notice that tension. Just try and let it go. And you can either stay here for a little bit longer, or if you want to finish your practice with me here today, just gently start to wriggle those fingers and wriggle those toes. Rock that head from side to side nice and gently. And hug those knees in towards your chest. And from here, roll over onto your right hand side. Rest your head in your hand. And then with your eyes still closed, just gently push yourself back up to your comfortable seated position, how we began our practice today. So cross those legs if that's accessible to you. Draw your hands together at heart center, push the thumbs into your sternum. Bow the head downwards, chin comes to chest. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And a nice complete exhale. And just return to a normal breathing pattern. Just take a moment to notice how you feel before you start your day. And remember those intentions that you set for yourself. And just take a moment to thank yourself for turning up on your mat today, for completing the practice, and for just being you. Take one more nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently lift the gaze, blink the eyes open. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Namaste.